There's a story here. This was like, I want to say it's like 7th, 6th, 8th century, somewhere around there, like middle of the first millennium where he lived. And it was during the time of the kingdom of the Franks, the Frankish kingdom. And this guy, I believe he was originally from Greece, and he moved there to evangelize at first to just be a hermit. He's also, by the way, known as St. Giles the Abbot. And I'll tell you why. An abbot is somebody who's a leader of a monastery. So he first was a hermit, and then the king took on a hunting party and was tracking down this deer or foxes or whatever. And they ended up like striking him. You can see the arrow here, lying there at the bottom, right there. And he's often pictured with an arrow in his thigh or something. And so the king, apologetically for striking it with the arrow, was like, hold up, well, I want to make it right. And ended up on that land where this happened, um, giving him that land and starting a monastery. And so Giles became an abbot. So Giles, having been physically wounded, he is known as the patron saint of health. And as many early saints are, they take on many, many patronages. So he's also then, uh, by extension, the patron saint of mental health as well. And so that was really significant to me. Mental health is what I study, it's what I experience personally. But this one was significant to me because at the time I was doing genealogy, and there were no Catholics in my family. Going back, you have to go back 150, 200 years to find Catholics in my family. But I did find some, and they were German Catholics. And one of them is my great, 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 great grandfather. His name was Giles. And in the Latin, because things were Latinized back then in church records,